Hi, welcome to part 2 of Microsoft Teams. So, if you remember in part 1, we looked at the Microsoft Teams setting up meetings. Now we will look at the interface and how to invite participants. So, currently on my screen, there isn't a list or a panel for participants. To get to that panel, I'll click on show hide participants icon right here. Click on it, and right here is a copy join info. In part 1 we had copied that join link and sent it off to the participants that we want to join the meeting. So now I am going to simulate one of those participants joining the meeting, and that participant already has a link, so they're going to join the meeting. Select rejoin, and here this participant has rejoined the meeting, but I don't want a participant to rejoin the meeting. I want to show you how to admit or deny entry to that participant. So I'm going to kick this participant out. They are leaving, and then I will rejoin as that same participant with the link. So where is that link? Teams demo. I'm going to click on it. Join meeting, join meeting. So once a participant attempts to join the meeting, they will be directed to the lobby, and the meeting host will have to allow or deny the participant entry. There will be an audible sound on the host computer to make them aware that someone is in the lobby. So if I want to admit this person, I'll click the tick. If I want to deny this person, I'll click the X. I will admit this person because I want this demo to go well. So when I click the tick, it says admitting. This person is now admitted and they are my only participant. So let us now continue the examination of the Microsoft Teams interface. And if you notice, my Microsoft Teams toolbar continues to disappear from the screen. That is to ensure that the interface is clear of any distraction and as much space is there to show the participant's video or participant image. Now, if you want to see that toolbar on screen, all you need to do is to move your mouse cursor and it should appear. All right. Now I'm going to start with the interface from this side back to this side. So if you notice, there are some icons up here. This one closes the panel. This one downloads an attendance list, and this one manages the permission of the person who is hosting the meeting. So this is good for an attendance register. So if I want to make a note of all the persons who joined the meeting or who are in the meeting, I'll just click this. It will download the list. Here, one file was downloaded. Downloading. Download completed. I've clicked on it, and I hope it is in a format that I can open and read. So that's that. Next, I'll come to this side. Here I have the hang up button. I've already showed you what this does. This is a chat icon. Once I want to see conversations or have chat conversations with the students, I'll just click this and I can type what I want to type here. There are emojis and GIFs that are available, so we can play around with them. Alright, we can set delivery options, and once we have typed our message, we can just send it in the chat. Persons can go there, view and reply to the message. Alright, so this is the show hand or raise your hand icon, right? So some meetings may have rules that persons may not speak unless acknowledged. So for those meetings, the raise hand icon is utilized. So persons will raise their hands, and once they're acknowledged, then they will unmute themselves and speak on in the during the meeting. So next, this is the more actions button, and it consists of three small dots or three small circles. Click on that and you get some more options. You can show device settings. This allows you to rectify any issues you may have with your audio or your microphone or your camera. All right. Next on the list of the more actions is the show meeting notes. We can look at the meeting notes. We can take meeting notes if we want to. So let's say for example you're in a meeting and you are the secretary. You can take notes by just typing the notes over there. All right, so it's setting it up. All right, you give it a title and you start to type your notes. All right, next, enter full screen or leave full screen. Show background effects. You can set the background for your video. So let's say for example you have a very untidy background. You don't have to show that. You don't have to hide your camera. You can show your camera and select one of these backgrounds and it will show to your participants. Alright, and preview it. This is what others will see. I can say apply and turn on video. Alright, so that is what my participants will see. Next, on the show more button, turn live captions. Turn on live captions. So once persons speak, there's supposed to be a caption beneath. Here it is week, there's supposed to be a caption. Minutes here, it's week, blah blah blah. So it is typing as I speak. So it contains artificial intelligence for persons who are challenged, auditorily challenged. Next, we look at keypad. Click the keypad, it shows a keypad. Next, start recording. It will allow you to record the meeting. And once the meeting has finished recording, it will be available in something called Microsoft Streams. That I will have to do a next video on. End meeting icon and turn off incoming video. So I'm going to skip this and leave this for last. Next, we look at the mute and the unmute. So currently, when I speak in the meeting, persons can hear me. If I want to mute myself, I'll select this button and I will be muted. To unmute, I'll select that button. Next, I can turn on or turn off my camera. Once I turn it off, a stroke appears on the camera icon. Once I turn it on, the stroke disappears. The next thing that we need to look at is how to share screen. I'm going to share my screen by clicking on the share screen icon. This is the same icon that Zoom uses to share its screen. So I'm going to click on it, and here, once I select share screen, I have some options. I can share screen one, I can share Microsoft Teams, I can share this, I can share a browser, or I can share just about anything that is on my computer screen. Alright, can share this, join conversation. This will be shared to my participants. So currently all my participants are supposed to be seeing this. If I want to stop sharing, all I need to do is to come to the top of the screen, move my mouse cursor to the top of the screen and select stop sharing. I can also give control to the other side or the persons who are viewing my screen for them to control my mouse and keyboard. So I'm going to stop presenting and it should go back to what it was before, the Microsoft Teams control panel. All right. Now let's look at how we can control participants. It is good to have rules for your meetings before the meeting begins, so it lays the rules for the interaction. So before the meeting begins, once the participants are there, you say, okay, I'm going to ask everyone to mute their mics to prevent any disturbances in the meeting. This can also be typed into the description of the invitation which is sent for the Microsoft Teams link. If in the event that persons forget to mute their mics, the host can mute the mics. So to mute the mics, you'll have to go to the participants bar and you'll click on more and you will select mute participant. Now this participant is already muted, so I cannot mute him again because he's already muted. Right? It is also important to note that once participants are muted, I cannot unmute them. They will have to unmute themselves. Right? So that's it for the Microsoft Teams interface. Please feel free to contact us at itdept@gcfc.edu.jm, uh, administrator@gcfc.edu.jm in the event that you have any issues. Thank you for watching.